Heads up, you can give your n8n workflows a full front end in minutes, no React and no code at all. Today I'll show you how to use Lovable AI to build a fully working UI for your n8n workflows. We'll build a simple prompt generator that allows a user to turn one line into a fully-fledged GPT prompt. So stay tuned, because by minute 2, you'll see it live in action. If you've ever built something in n8n, you know it works beautifully in the canvas, but there's no real easy way to share it. That's where Lovable comes in. Lovable allows you to design and deploy fully-fledged front ends using natural language. So n8n handles the logic and Lovable handles the look. So here's a live demo of what we're going to be building in today's video. You can see on the left-hand side, I've got a clean user interface that is going to turn my idea into a prompt. So I'll say, build me a calculator app, and then I'll just turn my n8n workflow on. Now, as soon as I click enter, you'll see it live in action. So we can see the n8n workflow has been triggered and has provided a response. And that response is now shown in our live app. So here's how to build it in under 5 minutes. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to Lovable, and we're going to use this wonderful template by Henrik. It's called idea to prompt. So what I want you to do is to use your snipping tool and then take a screenshot of the basic idea prompt. If you can't find it, just take a screenshot of the UI through this video. And the next step is to go to Lovable and paste that screenshot into the UI. Next, ask, can you build this landing page? And press enter. Now we'll just wait while Lovable creates the UI for us, and it's done. Here we can see that Lovable's generated a landing page that's exactly like the screenshot that we posted. The text is the same, the layout, everything about it is exactly like we wanted. So we can see here that it's added the drop-down value, where we can click on it and it's given us 4 options: technical, creative, business, or educational. Underneath there, it's given us an input with placeholder text, build me a calculator app. As soon as I type some text, you'll notice it's responsive and the button has now changed color. Even below there, you'll see that the text, your generated prompt, will appear below with an empty div that's going to be a placeholder for our n8n workflows response. So in less than a minute, Lovable has created the UI for our new app. It's simply amazing. So let's just go explore what Lovable did. So you can see after we prompted it to, can you build this landing page, it thought for about 21 seconds. It analyzed the design, so it was a clean, modern prompt generator, soft purple to blue gradient, bold typography with blue accents, and then it analyzed the features to implement, so a hero section, category selector, prompt import field, generated output, and a responsive layout. We've gone to the designs. It then thought about the design system, so the colors, shadows, typography, and once it had its plan in place, it was ready to create the landing page. So you can see here, it said done, I've created your prompt generated landing page with all of the features and the design system that it used. It even provides you with the next step. So what's next? Refine and customize. You can adjust the colors, add more categories. You can do master prompting, so use chat mode, and then also has the ability to add user accounts or connect with AI services. So the next step is to go into our n8n workflow, and we're going to go and double click on the webhook. So I'm just going to copy and paste the test URL, go back to Lovable, and I'm going to prompt it and say, integrate with my n8n webhook, and then paste the test URL. And we'll just wait for Lovable to be done. Okay, so it's done. So let's go and give this a go. So I'm just going to execute my n8n workflow, and we'll type something. So build me a calculator app. So you can see on the right hand side that it's triggered our n8n webhook. So let's go have a look at the response. Here you can see the output that says build a simple calculator app that can do basic math, add, subtract, and multiply and divide. So the next step now is to make Lovable actually show that response to the user. So if we go back into Lovable, I'm going to ask Lovable, can you show the response from the webhook, i.e. the output, only show the text, and we'll click enter. Cool, it's done. And now it's going to say that the webhook response text now displays instead of the generated prompt. So let's give it a go again. I'm going to execute my test workflow. So I'm going to type build a calculator app and click on enter. And we can see our n8n workflow has been triggered. And then now we can see that our app is actually showing the response from the webhook. So build a simple calculator app that works on phones and computers. And we even have the ability to copy the response. So to round this out, let's go through our n8n webhook build. So you'll see here, it's a very simple workflow. We've got a webhook so that we can receive the idea from the user's chat. and we've set the HTTP method to post, and the response is using the respond to webhook node as well. We then go into our AI agent, and I've just simply used the prompt defined below as json.body, and it's a very simple system message. So you are an AI prompt generator, keep every answer under 80 words, use simple direct languages. So you can really go crazy here with the level of detail in your system message, but for the purpose of this video, we've kept it simple. And finally, I've used the respond to webhook node. Here, I've just responded with the first incoming item. I've set the response headers, so the access control allow origin is set to all, the access control allow methods is post and options, and the access control allow headers is the content type. This is just to stop any cause errors from occurring. And that's how easy it is to build full front end for your n8n workflows using Lovable. So in under 5 minutes, we've built a prompt generator app that allows a user to enter an idea and writes the full GPT prompt live. Front-end, back-end, AI, all no code. So if you want the full workflow templates, make sure to join my automation vault. The link's in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe for more n8n and Lovable tutorials.